attempt to score a touchdown with every starting running back in the NFL. Starting our journey with DeAndre Swift and the Bears with the ball placed at the 25-yard line, where we have 4 downs to punch this bad boy in. Need a good start here, DeAndre. Bounce it outside. Decent little run to start. Okay, go score. We can work with that. Punch this bad boy in, little bro. Up the middle. Stuffed. Come on, brother. Let's not take this to 4th down, please. Cut back. Let's go, DeAndre. Now that we were able to score before a turnover on downs, I get to spin this magical wheel of positions to determine which player I can steal from the Bears to add to the pitiful Cleveland Browns, because God knows they need it. With today's ultimate side quest being to build a team good enough to save the Cleveland Browns faithful from their misery by bringing the franchise their first ever Super Bowl. Oh, magical wheel, please start us off with a bang. And it looks like we're gonna get the Bears gadget player. So who the heck is that? I'll take it. Immediately steps right in as our wide receiver number 1, which that's a great start and all, but this offense still has so much work that needs to be done to it. There's just no way we're winning the Super Bowl with Joe Flacco as our quarterback. And even with the defense having Myles Garrett, there's still a ton of improvements we need to make on this side of the ball too. Now we also got to make sure we punch this in with Aaron Jones, because we need to steal as many players as physically possible to improve this Browns team as much as physically possible, because if we fail our Super Bowl objective, I got to give this mystery jersey away to a subscriber that I will reveal at the end. Go show why you're one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL, buddy. Right up the middle. A decent start. Also want to point out that we are able to throw the ball to him, but if we throw the ball, it has to be to the running back. So, here, the flat route gets us inside the 10, about down to the 5. Back up the middle. Oh no. Aaron, please, brother. We cannot be the first player to fail. Just 2 running backs in. Texas route, please, I beg. Please get open. Please get wide. He's not really open. We need a miracle. Oh my God. Aaron, you sexy boy. Your legendary catch allows us to go steal one of your teammates, which we get to steal ourselves the left edge position. Now, who specifically is the Vikings' left edge? Jonathan Grenard, which is going to make for a nasty pass rush with Myles Garrett. Been a good start, boys, but we still have got to get this team overall at least up to like 90. Now, hopefully, Tony Pollard and my Titans can keep the vibes high. Can't make us look bad here, Tony. Little screen pass. And got some blockers out in front. And he's going to break away, but he's going backwards. Dude, we actually ended up losing 3 or 4 yards. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to run the ball anymore. We're going to have to chunk it deep to him the rest of the drive. We have 3 plays to score. Oh my God, dude. Like, what on planet Earth? Just going to try it again, brother. Which he is one-on-one with Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter knocks it away. Oh, God, dude. 4th down and 29. What are the odds we can pull off a massive, massive miracle here? I think we're just going to have to get lucky here and hopefully have a one-on-one matchup with a linebacker. And we're not going to because they all blitzed. They picked it up nicely, though. In stride. Tony, it's about time! Just 3 teams in, I really feel like we just used up all our luck for the entire day here. And after a clutch touchdown on 4th down and 29, watch us get a stinker here. Watch us get like a kicker, a punter. Almost, we get a free safety, which isn't that incredible. So it's either Quandre Diggs or Xavier Woods are tied at 80 rated. Went with Quandre because at least he had a star. And as underwhelming as that may seem, at the end of the day, I was a 7 overall upgrade, which all this is about right now is improving this team as much as possible. We'll take a 7 overall boost. Again, I think it is obvious, boys, that we still have a long ways to go. And hopefully Travis can help us out with that. Now I need my Titans to do me a solid here, brother. As Etienne to the outside. Decent little gain. Go score! Monty took this bad angle just for me. A receiver would be nice here. Maybe an edge. And... oh, we were close. We have to settle for a linebacker. Wait a freaking minute, boys. Why did I forget about you? What an unexpected improvement there. Which does bring the team up to an 82 overall with an 85 defense now. So the defense is looking decent. Which I think it's obvious at this point we have got to start working on this offense. We can't go into the season with Joe Flacco at quarterback. Now let's hope JK can keep it rolling. Fast start here, JK. At least we didn't go backwards. Which maybe the Broncos can properly execute a screen, which is against a blitz. Got the blockers. What's wrong with the ball in his hands? Ooh, nice little juke inside, down to the 5. A ton of very good Bronco defenders that I would love to add to the squad if we can score here, which we do. Manifesting a cornerback. And the magic wheel is going to give me a wide receiver or tight end. I mean, I could go Cortland Sutton. I also could bring Evan Ingram back to Cleveland. We decided to go with the veteran, which we're really still just getting started with today's challenge. We've already got ourselves a super deep wide receiver room. We just need a better quarterback for him to throw to. I think our Marion Hampton has a quarterback that I'd gladly take off his hands. Come on, let's show that you're better than Ashton Jeanty here. Well, try that again. At least that time we actually got somewhat positive yards. Give him the football out of the backfield, which he is wide open down the field, and he drops the football. All right, our Marion Hampton, you are now at risk, buddy, of being the first running back to fail today. If that's the case, maybe Jeanty is better. There's so many good charters that we could potentially steal, that we could potentially desperately need on the Browns roster, so hopefully we can come in clutch here. But it's not looking good. He's not even running to the end zone, man. Garbage effort. Which hopefully the Browns themselves can rekindle the vibes here. Which if we are able to score with Jerome Ford, since we can't technically steal a player from our own team, we do get to spin the magical wheel again. But whatever position it lands on, we get to make that original Brown a 99 overall. So a lot on the line here, Jerome, as we have a chance to add a 99 overall player to the roster. And Jerome Ford, cooking play number 1. Jerome, please, brother. Good blocks. Runs over a fella down to the 14. 14 yards in 2 plays. Bounce it outside. Nice little cut. Jerome Ford. He scores. Oh, brother, this could be huge. Imagine, though, we get long snapper, kicker, punter. Again, we almost did, but we get Mike linebacker. So the rookie swine singer is now technically the greatest linebacker of all time. I think it's safe to say we got pretty good middle linebacker depth now, which does bring the squad up to an 83 overall with an 87 defense. I mean, there's still some positions we obviously could upgrade on defense, but again, man, it is so crazy how far the offense is lagging behind. I think you guys all know in Madden franchise simulation, you have got to have a high-rated running back to have any chance at winning in sim. So I'm telling you right now, it does not matter how good the rest of the team ends up being. If we don't have a good running back, we're screwed. But here with Jaylen Warren and the Steelers, I just want to improve one way or another. Let's see if Jaylen can prove he deserves to start over the rookie Caleb Johnson. Okay, opening the flap. First play. Got a couple. Little toss to the right. And that was terrible blocking. There's some very, very good Pittsburgh Steelers that we could add. Like imagine TJ Watt and Myles Garrett in the same front 7. We got to score though. He's kind of clamped here. He's going to stay up. Little hurdle. Okay, that is just not healthy. Jaylen, please, brother. We were not able to pick up the last 4th down attempt. Please show that you're built different. He's open, wide open. Thank you. Now, this is definitely a position where I would love to get defense. And unfortunately, that just is not going to happen. Goodness gracious, dude. What do the Steelers even have at offensive tackle? Garbage. Oh, God. Which, if we try to stay positive, he does start for us at right tackle, as that lets us kick Jack Conklin to left. So it does make the offensive line a little bit better as a whole, but we still need much more than this. And hopefully, this year's late-round gem at running back can help us steal one of his talented teammates. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is a legendary name, dude, so hopefully lives up to the billing. Which, not too much going play 1. Little screen pass set up against the blitz. Got some blocker. 76, please. Be patient. Krosky scores! Honestly, this would be a great spot to get ourselves a new starting quarterback. Which we don't. We get a Sam. Dude, some teams don't even have a Sam linebacker on their entire roster. Why do I feel like I got this guy in the last touchdown video I did? Dude, he's not even an upgrade. Like, what am I doing? I want this guy out of my life, man. Let's move on and hope Javonte helps us get better from his Cowboys. Which I have to say, as we try to complete this challenge with the Dallas Cowboys, I'm not kidding you. Right now, as I'm recording, is when the Micah Parsons trade just broke. So I'm not changing the rosters at all. So for the last time ever in a challenge video, we still have a chance to steal Micah Parsons from the Cowboys. So, need a score here, Javonte. Hopefully fast. Got a little Texas route out of the backfield. Wide open. Javonte. Right inside the 10. We'll run up the middle. Broken tackle. Falling forward down to the 2. 4th down and for a chance to potentially steal Micah Parsons up the middle. Easy touchdown. And just for proof, as you can see, literally, I just posted this. It's just happening. How insane will it be if we get edge rusher? How insane will it be if we get front 7? I swear to God, is he considered a left edge? I'm telling you, everybody's gonna think this is scripted, but I swear to God on everything. You can ask the editor. Oh my God, I swear to you, brother, it is not scripted. Micah, I truly apologize. You're not going to Green Bay, you're banished to Cleveland. But hopefully you're the one to help turn this franchise around. But in all seriousness, Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett rushing the opposing quarterbacks at the same exact time should be banished by the US government, dude. That's a safety hazard. It's crazy enough with the Micah Parsons edition, that keeps the team at an 83, even though the defense is up to an 88. So as phenomenal as this defense is looking, man, it doesn't matter if this offense remains garbage. So what offensive weapons can this rookie running back help us steal from his Patriots? See what the rookie's got up his sleeve. How about to the other side? Actually got some blocks this time. Back to the 25. Back to the Mickey Mouse screen. Gotta get some yards back here. What type of block was that? 4th down and 21. Here goes nothing, boys. We need an absolute freaking miracle. Hopefully Devon Achane can make up for that here, because God knows we need it. Big hole. He has the speed. Now that is what I'm talking about. I think it's pretty obvious at this point that we desperately need some offensive firepower here. As we get... Stop it. You gotta be kidding me. God, dude, is it freaking Darren Waller? Yeah, dude, I'm sure that's gonna help us out a whole ton. How does an offense this putrid at an 82 rated and it literally not help out one bit? I mean, we're still an 80 overall offense, man. We have got to eventually get better than Joe Flacco, right? Maybe not from the Saints, but I'm sure Alvin can help us get somebody useful. Alvin's experienced, brother. He's not gonna let us down. First carry, at least he got positive yards, unlike some running backs. Got a funky play going on here. Crazy little wheel route. Get it to Kamara. Nice cut inside, down to the 5. Come on, run over him. Alvin, ooh, stuffed to the 2. You know what, we're gonna get beefy here. A hat on a hat, we need 2 yards, brother. We need as much firepower on our team as physically possible. Yes, we'll even take a player from the Saints. We gotta score here. Alvin, never doubted him for a minute. I mean, offensively here, the only thing I can really think of that we could use is wide receiver from the Saints, maybe running back, or... you know, you're just your standard will linebacker. Oh, God, do they even have a good will linebacker? Not really. I mean, I guess technically he does start for us. But at the same time, dude, a 78 rated normal linebacker is going to do absolutely nothing for this putrid offense. Maybe Chuba can do something about that. Show why I consider you one of the most underrated running backs in the league, Chuba. I mean, big first play. You know, take that inside the 15. Throw it to him in the flat here, which he is absolutely clamped. Texas route to save us here. Out of the backfield. Great throw in stride. Chuba touchdown. Honestly, at this point, I will take anybody that can improve our team. And maybe we could use a guard. I mean, they have Damian Lewis, Robert Hunt, which we kicked them over to center for a massive 11 overall upgrade, as we're now up to an 85 overall with an 83 offense, which we still have a ton of catching up to do to even get close to the defense. Surely the old faithful veteran can do something about that. I have all the faith in the world here in old James Conner. The bounces stretch inside, gonna break a tackle just outside the 10. The old Texas route once again, which he is open. Let's go! Now, what do we get from the Cardinals here? Potentially? Oh, I have to go wide receiver or tight end, which could actually be huge. That means we could go Marvin Harrison, but at the same time, he's only a 79 overall. So I feel like it would be stupid not to go Trey McBride. I mean, even though it's only technically a 3 overall upgrade, it's still freaking Trey McBride, dude. Keeps us at the same exact overall, though. I am interested to see, though, once, hopefully, eventually, we get a better quarterback, how far this overall jumps up instantly. All I can ask for at this point is for Kyron to help keep our streak alive. But you pick random play and it has Kyron split out wide. I gotta throw it to him regardless. And he makes the grab. What a route! Little inside zone that went absolutely nowhere. I mean, the Rams have so many good players that we could potentially scoop up. Little crazy motion from Tutu Atwell. What is going on with the blocking, dude? Started off so promising, now backed up to a 4th and 14. When in doubt, run a Texas route, which is open. Oh my God, we needed that. So many potential fantastic options here we could take from the Rams. And we have to settle with a member of their secondary. Oh God, dude. Their highest rated DB is an 80 overall Darius Williams. I mean, we're missing out on all of this? Fellas, that was depressing. Now, hopefully Pacheco can help turn that frown upside down, because you best believe he has some teammates that I would gladly take off his hands. With how things have gone so far, boys, we need a touchdown here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Pacheco, please. Let's put you on a little better route here. It's a little flat route. See if we can get something. I got Max Crosby covered him, and he breaks his tackle, which is nuts. This time on a wheel, which is going to get him right outside the 10. Oh, God, we're going to be running right at Max Crosby here, which is cut it inside and just go freaking nowhere. As our mantra, we'll continue here on 4th down. When in doubt, run a Texas route. Hopefully, it can keep us going. Oh, God, Pacheco, back of the end zone, please. Oh my God. You know, this would be an incredible opportunity for a quarterback, and it's going to pass up, and okay, we get a running back. I mean, I know Pacheco is a pretty huge 6 overall upgrade at what was a massive position of need. It does bring the overall up from 83 to 84, but God, dude, the missed opportunity. Hopefully, we don't miss another opportunity with Ginty here. Don't you're not a bust, my guy. Ginty to the outside. Nice little cut. Okay, good start. Inside zone. Find the hole. You just don't block in this game. Brother, please. We need you. Decent sized hole. Just outside the 5. Gotta have it. Absolutely wide open. Gotta have it, Ginty. Thank you. I mean, this would be another great opportunity, you know, to get an edge rusher. But, almost on cue again, we get an offensive tackle. So they have DJ Glaze on the right side, and on the left side, they have Big Colton Miller. Which, brother, that is a pretty massive upgrade. Literally. Which that huge addition brings the squad up to an 87 overall, with the offense almost reaching the defense now. Imagine what that overall would reach if we can finally add a quarterback. Which I definitely don't think JT here can help us out with that. No way JT fails us, brother. Decent size hole, got the edge, breaks the tackle already inside the 10. The other side, come on, little spin move, that's nasty, Jonathan. So what on God's green earth do we get here? Hopefully something that can help us out. Anybody that can start and improve our team. We get another edge rusher. I went JT just because he's a rookie, but at this point, dudes, I need better than backups. I need to be adding starters to improve this overall so I can win the Super Bowl and not lose this jersey. So please, dear God, Joe Mixon, help me. Let's get a Joe Mixon touchdown on play 1. Little wheel route. At least we got some positive yards. We'll hand off. That is really going nowhere. I got stuck behind the line of scrimmage, but he is wide open. That is going to be one of the easiest touchdowns you see all day. We just need talent right now, man. We need one of the best players the Houston Texans can offer. And oh my God, it's about freaking time. Oh no. Wonder who I'm going to go with. Let's welcome Davis Mills, our new starter. Just kidding. Actually, let's welcome Graham Mertz. I'm a troll. Obviously, we went CJ Stroud, but at the same time, you might be wondering, what are the Texans going to do at quarterback since I actually went and got all 3 of their guys? Don't you worry. They got their old franchise QB back. So obviously, CJ Stroud is a massive improvement, up to an 88 overall team across the board. I mean, obviously, I think CJ Stroud on a good enough team can win a Super Bowl, but at the same time, I feel like we can do better than an 81 rated. But don't think I'm complaining. It's much better than Joe Flacco. I mean, CJ will be fine. More than anything, I feel like we need to upgrade our running back eventually. Maybe Breece Hall can help us steal himself. Come on, show us why you're still the clear running back number 1 in New York. Not, you know, the best of starts. Maybe send him on a route. He's on a linebacker. Got some space. Gonna make the grab. Easy enough. Let's manifest a quarterback here. Maybe a wide receiver. That'd be nice too. Or let's just go with another offensive tackle. Oh, yay. The choice between Olu Fashanu and Armand Mimbu, which we went with the rookie, but he's only a backup. Hopefully James Cook can actually help us steal a starter. You best believe the Bills have the talent. Come on, James. Show why you deserve that big contract. Let's try that again here, buddy. Okay, caught it that time. Now he had the ball in his hand. Of course, Sauce is the one to bring him down. Need 15 yards. We've got to get somebody from the Bills. James is going to get us close. It is time to cook here, pal. He is open. Hang on to it. This time he catches the football. What happened earlier, pal? The Bills have too many good players to get ourselves a stinker. And we get to take one of their defensive linemen. Not too shabby. I mean, do we go with the higher overall veteran or the younger guy with more potential? All we care about is rating right now. Which even though that was a big boost, it unfortunately keeps our defense at an 88. Like I said from the beginning, our goal is to hit 90 across the board. We still have positions like potentially safety, will linebacker, some of the O-line positions and running running back, I feel like a 90 is still doable. Let's see if Josh Jacobs can help us with that. Joshua, please, man. Up the middle. Okay, nice job getting some extra yards. Up the middle again, but got plowed. Let's see, out of the backfield, I actually put him on the wrong route. But at least he's going to get us right outside the 10. Oh, God, dude, it has been a hot minute since we have failed, and I don't want to start here. Got to keep the streak alive, putting them on the famous Texas route here. Joshua, please don't let me down. Maybe, just maybe, Joshua, hang on. Thank the Lord. Mike is not an option since we already got him, and that's just so fitting for the Green Bay Packers, man. Oh, yay, Romeo Dubs. I'm sure a new wide receiver 4 is going to make a massive difference, but I much preferred an offensive lineman, which maybe Jahmyr Gibbs can help us get from his Lions. See if we can score here with some funky little halfback toss after some crazy motion. Over snap the ball. Oh, my. It might work. Does he have the edge? Not quite, but a good gain. Inside zone has not been working. Let's see if Jahmyr can be an outlier. Good cut inside the 10. Go with a quick little pass. He's going to make the grab and get down right at the 1. No shot that the fighting Dan Campbells get stuffed here on the 1-yard line. Ben Johnson or not, Jahmyr's got it. Oh my God, dude, too easy. Parted like the Red Sea there. Lions have way too many potential game changers to get a stinker here. And we are going to get an offensive lineman, which actually could help us tremendously. Brother, this is perfect. Let's see, dude. That brings the team's overall up to an 89 with a 91 offense. Can you believe the offense caught up from this point and has surpassed the defense? Which, I mean, there's still room for improvement. At the same time, there's still room for improvement defensively. Which, heck, maybe at this point we can get the old overall up to 95 across the board. Now, how much more can Bucky help us improve? One play, Bucky, I believe. Got the edge. You can make this man miss? Okay, that's anticlimactic. Let's go right up the gut here. Wish I didn't. Try going up the gut one more time here, and it's just not going to work unless we can get past this defender. What a run, Bucky Irving. This is probably the best individual effort we've seen the entire day. In my opinion, the Bucs are one of the most underrated teams in the entire NFL. So much talent everywhere. And keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We absolutely can find somebody to help us out here. No reason to stall this dude. There is legitimately only one logical option. Not too shabby of a defensive line, which obviously it does improve the squad up to a 91 overall. Now the defense once again has surpassed the offense. Is there still time for the offense to resurpass the defense? Let's see if this insane motion can end up helping us. Like, what is this play, man? Hopefully it's effective. Took 10 minutes to start. And for all that, we're right back where we started. Bijan, please, not like this, brother. Oh, God. Come on, Texas route. It's going to be open. It is wide open. Penix with the overthrow. It doesn't matter because Bijan's got a wingspan to him. You know, running back would be nice here. Or wide receiver. Or some defense. Or running back, wide receiver, or tight end. You know, I would definitely take that too. Brother, this is actually tough. Because obviously, Bijan would be a massive upgrade at running back. Same time, Drake London would slide right in as our wide receiver 1. You can't forget about old Kyle Pitts. So what do I do? So we went with the running back. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, it was a 9 overall increase at the halfback position, which does bring the offense on par with the defense. Which a 92 is incredible, dude, but at the same time, like I said, there's still so much room for improvement. Like, we legitimately, again, could get this up to 95 across the board. Let's see if Kenneth Walker can help us with that. Let's make this a quick win, Kenneth. Okay, somehow didn't get stopped for a 5-yard loss, and just like that, inside the 10. Find the hole, brethren. Kenneth, did he score? Oh, about a Bordeaux short. There's absolutely zero chance we get stuffed here, right? Rebuke it out of my life. Kenneth, up the middle. That's what I'm talking about. At this point, brother, we are just asking for players that can help us improve. Anybody that's half decent, honestly. I feel like we can find somebody out of that secondary that can help us. I mean, brother, we got Julian Love we can choose from. We have Devin Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen. Like, Witherspoon would be our cornerback too, but at the same time, Julian Love would easily be our starting free safety. Not gonna lie, boys, I think this is the toughest decision of the video yet. And we decided on the starting free safety. Again, a pretty fat 6 overall boost, although it does keep us at a 92. Let's see if CMC can help us steal a teammate and bump us up to 93. Let's get our guy in open space with some blockers. Hurdle. Oh God, he's probably hurt. Didn't mean to run a screen again, but a little bit too late. And it's really not going to go. Okay, just kidding. CMC down to the 13th. I mean, the 49ers might not be as good as what they once were, but there's still a ton of talent that we definitely could take on our squad. So we got to punch this in one way or another. Got 2 plays to do so. Now, obviously, I got to throw it to CMC here, who's going to get the football down to about the 1. All that stands in between of us stealing a 49er is a singular yard. Of 1 play to pick it up with who was once the best running back in the National Football League. Thinks CMC still got some juice. Up the middle. Let's go. Offensive line would be nice here. Wide receiver would be. Tight end would be. And there's no way right on freaking cue, boys. I could go Colton McKivitz. Could go Dominique Cooney. Jake Brendel. Even Ben Barch. I mean, how much of a dumb hick do you think I am? We'll check the updated overall once Chase Brown hopefully helps us steal another teammate. So many good Bengals, man. So many good potential Bengals. And it all lies in the hands of Chase Brown, who's going to pick up about 5. Send him on a little wheel route, which has a ton of space. He's going to get that football just outside the 10. A little simple inside zone, and Roquan Smith ruined my day. Chase, we have the same last name, brother. That means we have to have some sort of synergy, some sort of psychological connection, which hopefully can lead to a big touchdown here on 4th. Our final try, he's wide open. Oh my God, I'll take it. Wide receiver is obviously the move here. And speak it into existence, that positive energy. We're going to have to settle for a deep tackle, which, oh no, putrid. I don't want to talk about it. You know what, it doesn't help, bump that overall up. But surely we'll have better luck with King Henry here. If I fail here with one of my favorite players of all time, dude, I'm going to become a freaking firefighter or something. You know, obviously that wasn't the best of starts here, so to get something back. And he's going to stay up and only gain about 5 of those yards back. Resorting to the screen pass. Obviously, King Henry not the best pass catcher. Although I say that, oh, dude, bro, that tackle is a touchdown. Brother, I think the Ravens are the most talented team in all of Madden 26. So many good players that we could steal, and God knows we still need them at this point. Gotta have it, brother. Show why you are a surefire Hall of Famer. Thank the Lord. Never doubted you for a minute. But another situation here, boys, that I would not mind running back, but also the Ravens have so many good players. At least just give me one of them. And it looks like we're going to get ourselves a center, which honestly is much needed. I'm not going to lie, dude. Tyler Lindenbaum is going to be a massive upgrade. That's a 5 overall upgrade. Keeps the overall the same, though. What if we convert Damian Lewis to guard? Bumps the offense up to a 93. We're getting there, boys. Like, as good as this team is, man, I don't know if it's Madden simulation proof. Like, I just don't know if it's a guarantee at all to win a Super Bowl. So you need to help us get better here, Tyrone. Starting Tyrone off with a screen pass. Might actually be a great play call. Just kidding. Can't block. He still gets like 9 yards, I think. Up the gut. Huge hole. Break-in tackles. Like, Tyron Tracy's the best running back we've used so far. He's scoring the Eagles defense in 3 plays. Oh. We haven't failed in a hot minute, Tyrone, and I don't expect to fall back into bad habits here, so please, dear God, catch a touchdown. Which, he's open. I think that counts. No question. So you still might think of the Giants as a meme, rightfully so, but they do now have a fire front 7, and within that front 7, we're going to be able to steal an edge. The established veteran or the guy that could turn into one of the best edge rushers in the entire league. Screw potential right now, but I got a better plan for him. Ew, he's only a 79 overall Sam, which I guess is better than who we currently have. Not like you'd see playing time at edge with the guys that we have anyway. And that crazy looking move actually brought the defense up to a 93. Now, can Saquon Barkley raise that overall any higher? If I failed the cover athlete, dude, I'm going to move into the forest and become a mouse. Like, absolutely not. Oh, thank God. Thank God, it seems I'm going to be able to remain a human. Now, I think we all can agree here that we still need the best player possible from the Eagles to give us the best shot possible at winning a Super Bowl. And with them being Super Bowl champions, having so much talent, we just cannot afford a stinker here. And we are going to be able to add ourselves a running back. I wonder who'd that be? Since he obviously comes in as a starter, we can't have Bijan as the backup just rotting on the bench. So we're actually going to try and trade him away here to improve some of the other team needs. And if we do all that, what can we get the overall up to? Oh, wow. We end up getting Chris Lindstrom and AJ Terrell, which officially brings the team up to a 95 overall across the board. By the skin of our shafts, we reach our goal. But the main question, did we do enough to build a Super Bowl winner? I mean, mean, I think so, dude. But you never know, man. Sometimes the Madden simulation gods has something else up their sleeves. But like, I feel like we built a team that should be going undefeated here. Oh god, dude, the last 4.5 hours of my life all comes down to this. This jersey is in the hands of Madden simulation, and we end up 15-2. We take it. Now the big question is, who are those two losses to? First 2 games of the season. What in the world? At least we learned from our mistakes, and I think it's pretty positive, you know, to finish off the season with a 15-game winning streak. But both the teams we lost to made the playoffs, so there's a very good chance we match back up with them in the divisional round. Not a shocker, had the league's #1 offense, and I assume that we also had the league's, #2 defense. My god, the Bills' defense was insane. CJ Stroud, never a doubt that he was going to have himself a phenomenal season. Saquon was insane himself. I'm not going to lie, Jerry Jeudy is not the receiver I expected to ball out this season, but heck, dude, we'll take it. What about all our pass rushers defensively? Oh my god, dude. 30.5 sacks from Myles Garrett. 26 sacks from Micah Parsons. How was the offense supposed to score with these two guys rushing? You know what, dude? I just want to see if we simulate to the divisional round. Please don't tell me it's the Ravens or Bengals, and we are going to get the Patriots. Oh, what sucks, though, is we are absolutely going to match up with one of those two in the AFC Championship. Oh, God, dude, my 30-year-old grandpa heart can't take it, so we're just going to go ahead and simulate straight to the Super Bowl and hope to God we make it. Surely, we're on a 15-game winning streak. No way with a 97-rated team that we have built, we lose. And just like that, we're in the Super Bowl. 27-17, then a 23-point W, revenge over the Bengals. Now, all we have to do to save this mystery jersey is beat the Bucs here. I mean, with how this team's transformed, dude, we're up to a 97 rated. There's absolutely no chance we lose. I mean, we stole Vita Vea from them. Here we have it, brother, to successfully complete ourselves yet another touchdown challenge for another Super Bowl on the channel. Please tell me it's not close. It needs to be a blowout. 35-17, boys. Wasn't ever a doubt. Thank God we completed today's challenge. I get to save my Buccaneers Tom Brady jersey for now, which I've had this for years, man. I'm happy. Now, hopefully you enjoyed that one, and if you did, you can click right here to watch me throw a touchdown with every NFL quarterback. And also, while you're here, you can click subscribe.